Malcolm was born on his family's front lawn, not metaphorically.
I'm having a baby!
Congratulations!
Lois went into labor, tried to drive herself to the hospital, and Frances, 4 years old, sitting in the car, locked her out of it.
Francis, please, Mommy has to go to the hospital.
Say you're sorry!
Open the door!
She gave birth right there, in the grass, while a passing jogger congratulated her and Hal showed up with a Slurpee.
Oh, my Lord! Oh, look at you. Oh, yeah, that was...
The chaos wasn't something Malcolm grew up into. It was the conditions of his arrival. Malcolm is 12 years old when a teacher tests him and finds out he has an IQ of 165.
Boy, oh boy, you are a suspicious little Dickens, aren't you?
The first thing he ever says directly to the camera,
You want to know what the best thing about childhood is? At some point, it stops.
and within the same episode, he's been tested, labeled, and placed into the Krellboyne class, the gifted program, against his will.
Stop staring at me!
What the pilot sets up immediately is the central tension of Malcolm's entire story.
That's right, red paint all over my ass!
He is undeniably exceptional, and it makes his life harder in almost every way. The Krellboynes get their lunch money taken. The normal kids want nothing to do with him.
Why do they keep doing it? You're new. Oh, great. So I'm the freak of the freak show?
Malcolm stands at the intersection of both worlds and belongs fully to neither.
Around here, being smart is exactly like being radioactive.
The one person who makes any of it bearable is Stevie, his best friend for the entire run of the show.
You really have young blood #1? Wanna read it? No way.
Two people who didn't choose the thing that defines them, stuck in the same corner. When it comes to the women in his life, Malcolm's pattern is pretty consistent.
Hi, Malcolm. Look, you're not poor anymore, so I don't want any more of your stupid pity, okay?
He either doesn't notice until it's too late, or he notices and still manages to get in his own way. A new student arrives in the gifted class in season 2.
I'm Malcolm.
Cynthia.
So, you're new here.
Yeah.
Cynthia Sanders is smart, confident, and immediately interested in Malcolm in a way that makes him deeply uncomfortable.
I've got to go home now. Bye.
Bye.
He doesn't know what to do with it, so he mostly ignores it. When she comes back from a summer in Europe noticeably different,
Mommy!
Malcolm, who has spent years being oblivious about everything involving girls, finally notices. Malcolm can analyze almost any situation with precision, except the ones involving him personally.
What did he say to you?
Malcolm, calm down. I'm just helping him with his homework.
Cynthia disappears from the series after the first day of high school.
Malcolm, if you do this, I will never have sex with you again.
Again?
They had sex?
The clearest early example of Malcolm not recognizing something until it's already gone. The relationship that actually sticks, the only one in the series that runs more than a few episodes, is Nikki. Malcolm is tutoring her in math. They fall for each other fast.
In fact, I've been thinking about you. A lot.
And immediately, both her father and Lois forbid the whole thing.
Just remember something, hotshot. Me and a lot of my dead comrades put our asses on the line so you and your little friends could have the freedom to study trigonometry.
Her father is a Vietnam veteran who dislikes Malcolm on principle. Lois dislikes the situation on principle. Nikki's solution is to keep seeing Malcolm anyway, which she finds exciting.
Are you okay?
Malcolm finds it nerve-wracking. For 4 episodes, they sneak around, get caught repeatedly, and keep going anyway.
We can make this work.
Dad.
See you in math.
It is, by Malcolm's standards, a long time. When it ends, the show moves on without much ceremony, which is probably accurate to how these things actually go at 15.
I'm not sure this is gonna work.
What do you mean?
Malcolm's internal monologue going into the first day of high school says everything about his expectations.
I'm officially done with junior high. I'm not a Krellboyne anymore.
He is not going to worry about cliques or who's cool. Within 2 days, he has been nicknamed Stain by the entire school.
Oh, for crying out loud, how did you get a stain there already?
Mom, come on.
It wasn't there this morning.
The reinvention lasts about 48 hours. Huckabee has been in Malcolm's orbit since the Krellboyne years.
Never underestimate your adversary. You may consider yourself my moral and intellectual superior, but this is clearly proven you are neither.
A former gifted student himself who never quite got over it. By the time Malcolm reaches high school, Huckabee is dean of discipline and finally has institutional power over someone exactly like him. In one storyline, he gets Malcolm to intentionally tank his grades in exchange for leaving Reese alone.
You don't want to see me destroy your brother every day for the rest of the year. You won't let it happen.
Because Huckabee holds the school's all-time GPA record, and Malcolm threatens it just by existing.
Tilden.
What was that?
Tilden! That's incorrect.
Malcolm eventually exposes him. Huckabee disappears from the series after that.
I might stop hitting you if you dance like a monkey. Like, you call that a monkey dance?
There's a session with a therapist at one point where Malcolm admits,
Well, I guess I don't. I don't fit in. I mean, honestly, sometimes I feel like I've just been dropped into this family from outer space.
Reese and Dewey immediately correct him.
Well, he's the one that fixes everything. What?
Yeah, he's the one that figures everything out and solves a lot of her problems.
Kind of like that gay kid with the scarf on Scooby-Doo. Being the one who fixes things isn't the same as being valued. It's closer to being useful. Then there's Leonard, a brilliant, friendless man Malcolm meets at the park who spends his days playing chess and insulting anyone who sits across from him.
Oh, okay, I get it. You're scared to play me.
Yeah, I'm really scared of some troll in the park beating me at chess.
The show puts him in Malcolm's path as a warning. This is one version of where a life like his can end up.
Some stupid civil servant never made it through design class.
Malcolm doesn't see the resemblance. He tries to help Leonard, sets him up for a job interview. It fails.
Brother, huh? I think I'll stay an only child, thank you.
Leonard leaves town and sends a letter.
But I want to thank you for confirming everything I said about people being giant jackasses. One day you'll understand.
Stevie, sitting next to Malcolm as he reads it, gives him a long look.
I hate when you do that. If you have something to say, just say it.
Lois eventually forces Malcolm and Reese to get jobs. Reese ends up at a slaughterhouse, which suits him completely. Malcolm ends up at the Lucky Aid, the same store where Lois works, under Craig, who is incompetent in ways that would take a separate video to properly document.
Great, sounds like you had a good first day.
So, what part of box flattening area don't you understand?
Huh?
The Lucky Aid is Malcolm's part-time reality for the rest of the series. He mops floors, stocks shelves, and watches Craig manage a store with the particular confidence of someone who has never been held accountable for anything.
What I tried to tell you, you old bat! Now you're gonna take it to your dog and make it like it!
It is the most direct version of what Lois has always told him. This family knows what it's like to work. He is not exempt from that. By the end of season 7, Malcolm is valedictorian of his graduating class. Harvard has accepted him. A tech billionaire offers him a 6-figure job straight out of high school. Real money, real comfort, none of the struggle.
Malcolm's going to college. He's going to finish his education, but thank you very much.
The whole thing explodes in the backyard at graduation. Reese has planted a barrel of something in the family van. It detonates. The entire family is covered in it. And Malcolm, standing in the yard coated in his brother's disaster, tells his mother she has screwed him over.
Now my life looks exactly how I feel.
Then Lois tells him the plan.
The life you're supposed to have is you go to Harvard, and you earn every fellowship and internship they have.
Not a suggestion. The plan, the one the entire family has apparently known about for years without telling him.
And then you become governor of a mid-sized state, and then you become president.
What?
Malcolm looks at his brothers. They all knew. He needs to go to Harvard and work twice as hard as everyone around him and still get looked down on.
You don't get to just have fun and be rich and live the life of luxury.
He will want them to like him. They won't. It will break his heart. That's the point. It's what makes a heart bigger.
You look me in the eye and you tell me you can't do it.
The last image of Malcolm in the original series is him running across a courtyard toward a calculus lecture, already late on his first day. 20 years later, Harvard graduate, food charity founder, single father to a teenage daughter named Leah, who doesn't know her grandparents exist. The family doesn't know Leah exists.
You have a daughter?
She's alive?
Hal and Lois's 40th anniversary forces the collision, and everything falls apart.
Getting away from you is how I finally stop being such an asshole!
Lois was right about what he could do. Whether she was right about what he should do is a different question. Malcolm started on a front lawn, got labeled by a test he didn't ask for, found one real friend in Stevie, and fumbled every relationship until there was nothing left to fumble. Mopped floors at the Lucky Aid while his mother watched from the next register, and had his entire future decided for him by people who loved him too much to ask what he wanted. That's the whole story, more or less. And if you want to see the most iconic episode of the show broken down, start to finish, that video is right there.